Welcome to the Breezeway Season 11. The show's about to begin, so grab your seat, turn it up, and get ready for a night of great country music. Hit that like button, share with your friends. We are the Breezeway, where musicians come to play.
Welcome to another week of the Breezeway, everybody. I'm Steve Francis, my co-host Greg Werner.
Yeah.
How's Greg doing?
Great, you, Freddie?
Not bad, not bad. We're getting into a bit of a busy season here. This is our busy time.
And
We're
trying to do some makeup shows.
Yeah,
too
that's
here,
what I'm getting at. We've got a couple makeup shows coming your way. One will be Sunday night. It will be broadcast 6:45 here from the Colborne Legion.
And you're welcome to come in here and enjoy the show as well.
Certainly. And the next one's going to be March 29th, and that will be down at Pounder's Pub down in Wellington. We'll be definitely letting everybody know the details.
Nice to get those makeup dates in there.
Well,
snow dates.
It is snow dates, and everybody looks so forward to getting on the show. And this has been a unique year, I guess you'd call it, for cancellations.
Sure has. We've never had that many in 11 years, Franny.
No. Okay, tonight's show is brought to you by Steve Chappell Construction, helping the Breezeway bring musicians and fans together every week. Call Steve at 905-376-4120 for all your general contracting needs. Thanks so much, Steve.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
This guest is no stranger to the Breezeway whatsoever.
Yeah.
This is one of those shows.
He's actually a winner of a Breezeway Award along with his mom for Most Liked Duo of the Year at last year's 2026. So
I really enjoy it. We've been around 11 seasons, and I'm sure that he was on season 1, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, very much smaller at
and
the time.
You get to watch these guys grow up, and it's a good feeling for the Breezeway to see them. So
sure is.
We're going to get at the music, and we'll bring some announcements here.
Yes.
Throughout.
All right. Everybody put your hands together and welcome back Riley Merrigan.
I still walk in that bar a little drunk. I still ask you what you're drinking, what's your name. I still kiss you by the shuffleboard, last call at 2 a.m., even though we'll break up in the end. I'll introduce you to my mom and dad. They'll say I think I love her when you leave that room. I still not take their advice when I say you're moving in, even though we'll break up in the end. And even if I knew you'd be the one that got away, I'd still go back and get you. And even if I knew you'd be my best and worst mistakes, I'd still make them with you. Over and over, again and again, even though we'll break up in the end. I'd still play my favorite song in your car. I'd let you love me to it till it felt like ours. Now all I hear is you in it, but I'd still let you ruin it, even though we'll break up in the end. And even if I knew you'd be the one that got away, I'd still go back and get you. And even if I knew you'd be my best and worst mistakes, I'd still make them with you. Over and over, again and again, even though we'll break up in the end. You just had one too many tonight. You're just calling 'cause you're lonely, that's okay. I know if you come over, I can let you in, even though we'll break up in the end. I do it over and over, again and again, even though we'll break up in the end. Thank you very much to everybody here. I've been on this show since I can really remember. Yeah, very little. I've been very lucky to be where I am, and with such a great group of people surrounding me, I don't know how you couldn't love music. So it makes me a little bit happier every time I'm up here. It'll be fine by dusk, but I'm telling you, baby, these things eat at your bones and drive your young mind crazy. But when you place your head between my collar and jaw, I don't know much, but there's no way at all. And I'm damned if I do, and I'm damned if I don't. 'Cause if I say I miss you, I know that you won't. But I miss you in the mornings when I see the sun. But something in the orange tells me we're not done. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Well, I poison myself against something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. I need to hear you say you've been waiting all night. There's orange dancing in your eyes from bulb light. And your voice only trembles when you try to speak. Take me back to us dancing this wood used to creak. To you I'm just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? I poison myself against something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. Just a man, to me you're all I am. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Well, I poison myself against something in the orange tells me you're never coming home. And if you leave today, I'll just stare at the way the orange touches all things around. And the grass, trees, and dew, how I just hate you. Please turn those headlights around. Please turn those headlights around. Next, we're going to turn back the clock just a little bit. So, the next artist that I'm doing is one of my all-time favorite artists. Been listening to him since I can remember, and that's some good old George Jones. I can hardly bear the sight of lipstick on the cigarettes there in the ashtray. Light and cold the way you left them, but at least your lips caressed them while you packed. And a lip print on a half-filled cup of coffee that you poured and didn't drink. But at least you thought you'd wanted it. That's so much more than I can say for me. But What a good year for the roses. Many blooms still linger there. The lawn could stand another mowing. It's funny, I don't even care. And when you turned and walked away, before the door behind you closes, the only thing I know to say, it's been a good year for the roses. And after 3 full years of marriage, it's the first time that we haven't made the bed. I guess the reason we're not talking, there's so little left to say we hadn't said. And while a million thoughts go running through my mind, I find I haven't spoke a word. And from the bedroom, the familiar sound of our one baby's crying goes unheard. But what a good year for the roses. Many blooms still linger there. The lawn could stand another mowing. It's funny, I don't even care. And when you turned and walked away, before the door behind you closes, the only thing I know to say, it's been a good year for the roses. The only thing I know to say, it's been a good year for the roses. Girls you love never gave back diamond rings. I wish every porch had a swing. Wish kids still learn to say sir and ma'am, how to shake her hand. I wish every state had a Birmingham. Wish everybody knew all the words to Mama Tried. I wish Monday mornings felt just like Friday nights. And I wish high school, I wish the cars had truck beds. Every road was named Copperhead, and coolers never run out of cold Bud Light. I wish high school home teams never lost, and back road drinking kids never got caught. I wish the price of gas was low and cotton was high. I wish honky tonks didn't have no closing time. And I wish grandpas never died. Wish Sundays on a creek bank would never end. Wish I could learn to drive again. Those first times everything, she was my everything. Kiss in a Chevrolet could happen every day. Wish everyone overseas was gonna make it home. I wish country music still got played on country radios. And I wish cars had truck beds. Every road was named Copperhead, and coolers never run out of cold Bud Light. And I wish high school home teams never lost, back road drinking kids never got caught. I wish the price of gas was low and cotton was high. honky tonks didn't have no closing time. And I wish grandpas never died.
Riley Merrigan, everybody.
Hey, Riley. Got through the first part, eh?
Yeah. Hey, Riley, where did this love of country music come from? And it's been around since you've been really young.
Well, personally, I think it's just around everybody. It's just whether you choose to, I don't know, make it yours. It's just kind of it's one of those things. I've grown up around it since I was a kid, and it's been in my life since I was young. I've never known anything but country music, really. So it's just kind of like breathing to me. But
Cool. I remember watching you and your brother and your parents sitting around a kitchen table jamming when you were very small. Really cool that your parents got you involved in playing an instrument. Do you play many instruments, don't you?
I try to play every instrument I pick up, basically. I play bass, a couple other stringed instruments,
Cool.
lots of stuff.
Right on, right on.
Now, who influenced you? I know your grandfather played, but did you have it, or is it just in the family, Riley?
Well, I want to say my biggest inspirations were my mom and dad. Watching my mom play on here time and time again. It really I love listening to her sing, and I've always wanted to be like my mother. So, well, and my
Amen to
father.
that.
But
There was kind of a shocked look from Mom's face there for a
Yes.
second, too.
Yeah, very good. Awesome.
Now, what would be playing on Riley's radio? Is it I know that you've played a few of the newer style country that you've got, but I know that your heart is back in the George Jones days. So what would be playing if we went out and had to listen to what you listen to?
right now, actually, I'm listening to a lot of Hank Williams Jr. He's he's
Hey,
another one of my
very good
favorite
one.
artists. Oh, I love everything he plays, and I try to sing everything.
Keep an eye on him, Dad. You know that we
Yeah,
listened
good
to
stuff.
Hank back in the day about his age too, eh? So I just letting you know, keep an eye on him.
I gotta take you back a question here, back to your mom again. How cool was it to win an award, a Breezeway Music Award for the duo portion of the Breezeway last year at the awards?
It was amazing. I'm so flabbergasted just by the support from the community here. It's an amazing place. If you're a young musician, it's absolutely amazing. Everybody's nice. Everybody welcomes you. It's awesome.
Yes, very cool.
That's awesome, Riley, and that's great to hear it from you. You've been around and know the Breezeway better than a lot of them, and a
He's
little
a great
bit of
impressionist too.
yeah.
He's
I
done a
we'll
really
get,
good
we'll get to
impression.
that because I still giggle about that show, and I wonder if we can get our hands on that and show some people this week a clip of Riley and his brother imitating Beebs and myself.
Yeah,
on
that was
their-
a classic.
one of the first shows.
We
And,
gotta replay that.
and they had the kids on there too, right? They hosted their own Breezeway show, and
Yeah.
you remember that,
I
Riley?
remember that was for Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was incredible.
it was good. We've had a lot of fun like that over the years, and having the young ones come through the Breezeway family is an honor to have you guys keep coming up, and I appreciate you coming out and sharing your
very
talent
much.
with everybody.
I'm honored to be up here. It's awesome.
All right, well, let's get the young fella back to work here.
All
Fran.
right, everybody, you know the routine, the like button, the share button. Riley Merrigan.
He said, I love you till I die. She told him you'll forget in time. And as the years went slowly by, she still preyed upon his mind. He kept her picture on his wall. Up crazy now and then. he still loved her through it all. Kept hoping she'd come back again. Low love letters by his bed, dated 1962. He had underlined in red every single I love you. I went to see him just today. Oh, but I didn't see no tears. All dressed up to go away. First time I seen him smile in years. And he stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. Oh, you know, she came back to see him one last time. Oh, we all wondered if she would. And it kept running through my mind. This time he's over her for good. And he stopped loving her today. They placed a wreath upon his door, and soon they'll carry him away. He stopped loving her today. When I got the news today, didn't know what to say, so I just hung up the phone. Took a walk just to clear my head. This is where the walking led. I can't believe you're really gone, and I don't feel like going home. So I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. It's funny how the good ones go too soon, but the good Lord knows the reasons why, I guess. Sometimes the greater plan is kinda hard to understand. Right now it don't make sense, and I can't make it all make sense. So I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. So long, my friend, till we meet again. I'll remember you and all the times that we used to sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. drinking beer and drinking beer. Now, this is the first time I've ever played this song live, so this is Time Marches On. Sister cries out from her baby bed. Brother runs in with feathers on his head. Mama's in her room learning how to sew. Daddy's drinking beer, listening to the radio. Hank Williams sings Elijah and Dear John. And time marches on, and time marches on. The sister's using rouge and clear complexion soap. Brother's wearing beads and he smokes a lot of dope. Mama is depressed, barely makes a sound. Daddy's got a girlfriend in another town. Bob Dylan sings like a rolling stone. And time marches on, and time marches on. The south moves north, north moves south. A star is born, a star burns out. The only thing that stays the same is everything changes, everything changes. Sister calls herself a sexy grandma. Brother's on a diet for high cholesterol. Mama's out of touch with reality. Daddy's in the ground beneath the maple tree as the angels sing an old Hank Williams song. And time marches on, and time marches on. Next, we're going to do some Zach Bryan. If 2 fill-ups is all it costs, then I guess I'll make the drive down past the Texas line to make sure he's not alive. I dumped him off of a river bridge in the fall of '84. Word got around that he climbed out of that muddy red river floor. I lost my bride to the finest man she claimed to ever know. When she got to the parking lot, his knees were already blown. Love is such a mighty drug, a mightier disease. Bet he misses her floating past the barge with one eye and crooked teeth. One eye and crooked teeth. One eye and crooked teeth. Your crooked teeth are floating and my lady's resting fine. 7 miles out of Bismarck next to back and oil lines. I laid her down so softly and so kindly reassured that loving ain't for taming a disease that can't be cured. I'll drive through Colorado on a rocky stretch of road. with no one who loves me as far as telephone poles go. I wish I was a trusting man, but a trusting man is weak. The only thing worth trusting is some brass through crooked teeth. Some brass through crooked teeth. Some brass through crooked teeth. Your crooked teeth are floating and my lady's resting fine. 7 miles out of Bismarck next to Bacchanal Lines. I laid her down so softly and so kindly reassured. Loving ain't for taming a disease that can't be cured. I lost my bride to the finest man she claimed to ever know. When she got to the parking lot, his knees were already blown. Love is such a mighty drug, a mightier disease. Betty misses her floating past the bars with one eye and crooked teeth.
Hey.
Riley Merrigan, everybody. Great song choices, Riley.
Thank you very much.
Now, I seen you were booked not too long ago somewhere. Did I not see that on there?
I was down over the summer at the Timeout Bar and Bistro in Kingston.
Yeah, right
And
on.
how did that go for you? Was that one of your first gigs? Is that
It was my first ever gig, so it was awesome.
Cool. I'm sure you had lots of support out there.
Yeah, I had lots of support. I always had one face in the crowd down there, my girlfriend, Meadow.
Yeah. Cool.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
That's awesome. Any more coming up?
Not as of yet, but stay on Facebook because I always post on there. Or if you follow my mother, she'll always tell you. So.
Will you be performing at Fall Y'all this year?
Yeah, I will be performing at Fall Y'all this year.
Awesome. That's a great place, great thing they've got going on.
You're not kidding. That's
Leslie and Kevin and a great crew of people out there. A great time.
no shortage of talent at that.
No, never is.
Now, your mother's busy this summer.
Yeah.
She's got a couple things on the go.
She's had a lot of things on the go. She's been a little bit of everywhere. She just released a CD with the Breezeway.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was an amazing cut on there.
Yeah.
It's hard to pick a favorite, but your mother was doing her own harmonies on there, and it was a killer track.
I'm pretty sure I was actually with her when she was doing her own harmonies.
Nice.
It was kind of funny.
So, Riley, since we've last met or had you on the show, we may have asked this, but you've probably been to a lot of concerts. But do you have a favorite concert you've been to and one that you might like to go to?
Well, my favorite concert, I still remember it. I was 13, and it was Hunter Hayes. It was my first country music concert, and it was awesome.
Nice. Anyone that you would like to see?
Anyone that I'd like to see, I would love to see Hank Williams Jr. perform.
Yes, well, Franny got to.
Yes, he did. I got to see Hank Jr. He come in the helicopter at Molson Park in Barrie.
That's
and
awesome.
Dwight Yoakam opened up for him, and Dwight was just brand new, and there was a lot of people that thought Dwight stole the show, but the true Hank fans knew who had the show. It was one of the top 5 concerts I've ever seen is Hank Jr.
That's awesome. I wish I could see that.
I'm getting up there.
One last question, Riley, before I let you know a few of the people that have tuned in tonight. Tell everybody exactly where you're from. So.
I'm from a little place called Charlotte Lake, Ontario. It's about an hour north of Kingston.
Nice.
And there's not a whole lot to do there, minus play guitar and sing with everybody.
Small little place, though, that they've won a Breezeway Award for special event on location there.
That's right.
The Charlotte Lake
Our
Canada
events
Day.
are like none other because our community is so tight-knit.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Canada Day is something to see up there. You got lots to do.
Yeah.
I know the hunting and fishing and snowmobiling and outback stuff up there is pretty good. And it's quite a truck to get off the highway to get into Kevin's house there,
Yes,
too, by the way.
it's worth it. Every mile of it.
Once again, thanks for coming out to the show, and everybody at home, make sure you hit that like button, hit the share button. Let's raise the roof here in Colborne. Riley Merrigan, everybody.
Go get 'em, Riley.
Now I'm just a bartender, and I don't like my work, but I don't mind the money at all. I've seen lots of sad faces and lots of sad cases, and folks with their backs to the wall. But I need four walls around me to hold my life, to keep me from going astray, and a honky-tonk angel to hold me tight, to keep me from slipping away. I can close down this bar, gas up my car, and I can pack up a mail-in by King. Faces and lots of sad cases, and folks with their backs to the wall. But I need four walls around me to hold my life, to keep me from going astray, and a honky-tonk angel to hold me tight, to keep me from slipping away. I burned all my bridges, all my ships, as the smoke fills the air in this honky-tonk bar. I'm thinking about where I'd rather be, but I've burned all my bridges, and I've sank all my ships. Now I'm stranded at the edge of the sea, and I need four walls around me to hold my life, to keep me from going astray, and a honky-tonk angel to hold me tight, to keep me from slipping away, to keep me from slipping away. Now, I usually do this next song with my mom, but I'm going to do it by myself for this one. I said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white and ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was living. But times were tough back in 35. That's me and Uncle Joe just trying to survive a cotton farm and a Great Depression. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. Oh, this one here's taken overseas in the middle of hell in 1943. In the wintertime, you can almost see my breath. That was my tail gunner, old Johnny McGee. He was a high school teacher from New Orleans, and he had my back right through the day we left. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. And a picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades in gray keep covering. Should have seen it in color. Oh, this one here is my favorite one. This is me and Grandma in the summer sun, all dressed up on the day we said our vows. You can't tell it here, but it was hot that June, and that rose was red and her eyes are blue, and just look at that smile. I was so proud. That's the story of my life, right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. And a picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades in gray keep covering. Should have seen it in color. Next one we're going to do is a Morgan Wallen song. Just a heart on a run keeps the hand on the gun, can't trust anyone. And I was so sure what I needed was more. Tried to shoot out the sun. The days when we arranged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. I put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on high. And I sobered up and swore off that stuff forever this time. And the old lovers say they thought it'd be me who helped them get home. But home was a dream, one that I'd never seen till you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to dry. We ain't leaving this room till Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through and carries this house on a stone like a piece of driftwood. Cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Just cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. Thank you. Daddy worked like a mule mining Pine County coal, and he screwed up his back, couldn't work anymore. Said one of these days you'll get out of these hills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, the fate of this world will just bring you to tears. Keep the Lord in your heart and you'll have nothing to fear. Live the best that you can, don't lie and don't steal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world, I just can't seem to shake. But I remember your words, Lord, to bring me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, come to realize a man's as good as his word, and it takes twice as long to build bridges you burn. And there's hurt you can cause, time alone cannot heal. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Well, Daddy, I've been trying, I just can't catch a break. There's too much in this world, I just can't seem to shake. But I remember your words, Lord, that bring me to chills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills. Keep your nose on the grindstone and out of the pills.
Woo! Riley Merrigan, everybody.
Attaboy, Riley. Now, I just before we get things going, you grab yourself a drink here. I wanted to let you know who's tuned in from home. It's a long list. Mary and Don Conrad from Texas, and
I hope they're both doing fine. I was in a little bit of a funny story, but I'm glad you're okay, Mary, and I'm glad Don did well.
Yeah. And also Suella Hearn from Texas, Kathy Pym, Rod Nyman, Kevin and Leslie Merrigan are in studio tonight, and we're extremely proud to have them as sponsors at KLM Construction. I wanted to make sure we mentioned that. Carolyn Martin, Evelyn McDonald, Lori Andrew Oliver, Irene Sims, Lois Cool, Betty Hawley, Mike Ketty, Bobby McGrath, the McGregor 2, Harold McQuigg, Mike and Amanda Sorensen, and of course we want to send our best wishes out to Bernie, the Spoonman Parsons, who is recuperating, and hopefully we'll see him around here soon again.
Clacking of the spoons, yeah. Now, I'm not sure if people at home can see, but this was just a little idea that I had. There's a great band, coming on next Southern Run, and I thought, would I ever like to hear young Riley play with a full band here? So they've picked out a tune that's going to finish off the night here. We've got a couple things that I would like to mention. I was involved in a fundraiser over the weekend. Caitlin Gourd, a lot of people know her. And that team did really well organizing that event, and they did really well for her, and I'm proud of the team, and you guys did a great job organizing things. Now, we're going to have something coming up. You guys all know about the Breezeway game show, and we've got some tickets that are going to be on sale for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah, a raffle draw that'll include a prize pack of a live event tickets.
Live event. These are good. These are going to be good tickets.
So you'll get 2 tickets to the Breezeway Awards, 2 tickets to the Wild Honey Hoedown in Halliburton, and 2 tickets to the Black Tie Affair, Garth Brooks tribute in Coburg.
Yes, and we're going to have those tickets available for sale next week. It's $190 value, and that will be prize money for
the game show.
For the game show too.
The winners, the big winners, the grand prize winners.
Yeah.
All right, I think they look like they're
I'm not
close
sure
to
if
ready there.
if Jim's ready, we'll send it up. If not, we'll ask a question or two. You guys all set?
I think
Okay,
they're ready. This is exciting.
This is exciting. So I would like to thank Southern Run for coming up and playing a tune with Riley, because I'm not sure if I've heard a full band behind you or not, Riley, and this pretty good bunch of lads here that we'll introduce in the next show. So put your hands together, everybody, for Riley Merrigan and Southern Run.
Yeah.
Hey, Riley, you doing any songwriting at all?
Trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to write some songs right now.
It's not an easy task.
Here's another quick question for you. Just come in. How old are you, Riley?
I am 20. I just turned 20
Oh, hey,
in
hey.
November, so.
It's a big birthday. All right. I think Kevin's getting set there and ready.
All right, once again, everybody, hit that like button, hit the share button. Southern Run with Riley Merrigan.
And nibbling on sponge cake, watching the sun bake. All of them tourists covered in oil, strumming my 6-string on my front porch swing. The smell of the shrimp, they're beginning to boil. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker salt. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all my fault. I don't know the reason I stayed here all season. Nothing to show but this brand new tattoo. But it's a real beauty, a Charlotte cutie. And how it got here, I haven't a clue. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker salt. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all my fault. Blew out my flip-flop, I stepped on a pop-top. I broke my leg twice, had to fly on back home. But there's booze in the blender, and soon it'll render that frozen concoction that helps me hang on. Hang on. Wasted away again in Margaritaville, searching for my lost shaker salt. And some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all my fault. Yes, and some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's all Ian's fault.
Right.
Make some noise for
guys.
Riley
Awesome.
Merrigan, everybody. Wow, that was cool, eh?
That was amazing.
Do you want a band now?
Yeah. Can you guys come with me?
Very cool of those guys to do that. Lots of people online with some great comments for you, Riley. You're going to enjoy watching this back. It's been great to have you back on the Breezeway stage.
Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Riley. And thanks to Southern Run as well for going along with one of my ideas. I come up with them now and then, but that was a good one. That was
Yeah, right on.
Yeah. Give yourself
Well
credit
done.
for that idea, because that was
Well
wouldn't have
done.
happened if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, right on.
all right. Thanks again, Riley. Thanks for being on the show. I know that your mother's coming up on the 31st of March. She'll be in the house.
Yeah.
Another great show.
Yes. Now, don't forget this Sunday, folks, 6:45. Tune in live or join us here in studio at the Colburn Legion and enjoy a couple of acts that are coming back in after being snowed out, and we're happy to get some of those shows back.
That's right. We've got a few. I think there's 5 on the list, and we're going to have 2 here Sunday night, and we'll have 2 down at Pounder's Pub down in
Yeah.
Wellington. So we're looking forward to
That'll
that.
be exciting and on location for the Breezeway.
All right, everybody, you know the routine. Hit the like button, hit the share button. That was young Riley Merrigan. We're going to be back here in 15 minutes with Southern Run. Hey, Fred. Yeah, we are the
Yeah, we
Breezeway.
are the
Yeah,
Breezeway,
boy.
folks. See you at 8.